And now we come to Yudit Sidikman. Yudit Sidikman is the founder and CEO of MyPwr Limited, a Jerusalem-based startup dedicated to violence prevention through education, technology, and community building. A social entrepreneur and philanthropist, Yudit is a fourth-degree black belt in judo and also holds an MBA with a focus on psychology. She's also co-founder of El Halev, an award-winning Israeli non-profit organization, just over there, dedicated to providing empowerment self-defense, which is ESD, and martial arts training to thousands of women and girls. To this date, El Halev has trained over 80,000 people. A speaker on all that is empowerment self-defense, Yudit regularly presents at international conferences on the importance of bringing ESD to all women and girls, as well as men and boys.
So I never really get this. You know that I can't stand in one place and speak in front of a microphone, so it's quite all right. I'm at Bixby.
She doesn't know who she's starting.
Right. I want to add to something you said, I'm going off script here. Not that I ever have a script, but I'm going off script here. What if we flip the script, right? So we live in a community, in a culture, and it's a world culture. I have not been in a country where I have heard different, where because of the possibility that the person is lying, we won't believe them. Well, let's see. I think we know a little bit about the research. Research is about 7% is a lie. 93% is the truth. What if we believed everybody, understanding that there might be 7% who are lying? We believed everybody who reported. We made it clear that perpetrators will be held accountable and punished, and that survivors, reporters, will be believed. What would that world look like? So when COVID hit and everybody got locked in, we in the empowerment self-defense move, or many of us, had the same type of aha moment that we had in 2016 when Me Too started. We kind of all went, duh. We've been saying this for decades. And okay, sure, lock people into their homes and don't expect there to be a rise in domestic abuse. So we knew it was coming. And the question is, what can we do? What can we do now? Because the place where we need to be the most, we can't access. So we started looking and seeing what could be done. Where are you? You can do this. Bam! I'm supposed to point that way and I know better. Ding, dang, okay. Yeah, we know. We know. 1 in 3 women in Israel, 1 in 3 girls, 1 in 6 boys before the age of 14 have reported, in one of the studies done by the Ministry of Education, report having issues of violence, sexual assault. And we're so concerned about getting them through high school. We can't even get them to high school. So how do we fix this? And I'll bring you back to a story at the beginning of this evening, where a mom told us that her choices in order to protect herself and to get out of an abusive marriage has affected her children. and gotten them to stand up and be the types of people that we want to see in the world, respecting and understanding boundaries and positive communication issues, ways of talking. I don't speak English anymore, I'm sorry. So we need a solution, and the solution isn't going to be me telling the world what to do. I promise you, it doesn't work. I can't even tell my kids what to do. So, I said, go. There you go. Okay. So, I'm going to set boundaries. What is our most useful piece of mobile, tablet, computer? You know, people were like all upset that the internet was really having a hard time in the last 2 years. You send everybody to their room and tell them they can only play with their computers. So, but they did, and people continued communicating because people will communicate. We are social beings. We want to communicate. So what if, oh no, we can't do that. I can't put an instructor inside a phone. I can't do it. It's not going to work. What if I put the tools for being an instructor inside a phone so that the user becomes her own instructor? She has the tools to test and see, is what she doing being effective? That we might be able to do. Well, let's see how that might work. So we came up after a lot of research on what works and how does it work and what should work and marketing and thising and all the businessy things you're supposed to do before you go and set up a business. We were told the best way to deliver knowledge on a phone, 21 units of about 7 minutes. Fantastic. I've got about 28 hours of in-person training that I'm supposed to now distill into 7 minutes for 21 days. How is that possible? And when I know that one of the best ways for me to teach someone, oh, wait a minute, you just saw it. You can break through anything. I held up a board in front of you. And you saw women who do not have black belts and do not know 4th degree black belt in judo only means I like to throw you on the floor. Doesn't mean I like to hit you. Just saying. How do we get all of this knowledge down into that small piece? We create tools for helping the user choose her process and what she needs to step into her power. She can decide to back up a little bit, do it again, read a little deeper, try it a little more, ask for help, phone a friend, build community, and let's see what the difference is. So I like hitting people with noodles. It happens to be a favorite pastime of mine. We take out pool noodles, I cut them into thirds, and then we whack on each other because it's a lot of fun. It's colorful, everybody giggles, and guess what? Women are not used to not just not hitting, but they're not used to being hit. Wait a minute. Women are not used to being hit, and yet violence against women is so high. There's something wrong there. Not used to this. That's what their future's looking forward to if you read the stories and you understand what's going on. So what's going on? Well, one of the things we heard today is got to have those verbal skills. What did we do while we were breaking? We yelled? No. You did good. If that's all you take home with you tonight, I'm happy. Use your voice. Now, we teach. Back off. Leave me alone. But we also teach, hey, that's not cool. Don't talk to me like that. That's really not professional. I'm not okay with this. So in the app, now that's easy. I can ask you, okay, what do you want to practice? What line would you like to practice in a classroom? Easy. Tell me a line you would like to really feel comfortable saying, and I'll help you. Go away. All right, everybody, we're going to give a really quiet go away. 1, 2, 3. Go away. Make it a little louder. Go away. A little louder. Go away. A little louder. Go away. A louder. Go away. Louder. Go away. Nice and easy, right? How do I do that here?
I am not comfortable with this conversation.
I'm not comfortable with this conversation.
If you are going to continue to speak this way to me, I will leave.
If you're going to continue to speak with me...
You need to leave now.
You need to leave now.
I'm not available to speak now.
I'm not available to speak now.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I said no.
I said no.
I am feeling really uncomfortable with this conversation.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable with this conversation.
If you are going to continue to speak this way to me, I will leave.
If you're going to continue to speak with
You
me
need
this
to
way,
leave now.
I will leave. You need to leave now.
I'm not available to speak now. I don't want to.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable were you feeling that? Some of you, yes. Some comfortable. Some of you a little uneasy with those. A couple of them there. That's okay. So do it again. Or create your own. Because other places in the app, we let you decide what you want to say. We give you some suggestions. We let you practice it. And then we let you choose what you need to practice based on what's going on in your life right now. So I'm going to see if this works. One of the things we do in the app, we have a whole series of games. So one of them is a phone call where I have to practice responding. Okay? Let's see how this goes.
How can I help you?
I'd like to cancel my subscription.
You want to cancel your subscription?
Yeah, I've had enough.
We have a deal. Renew for 1 year
I know,
and you get 20%
but I really
off.
want to cancel my
You
subscription.
can't pass up an offer like that.
Look, I'd like to cancel my subscription.
We even send you a gift card for renewing.
I don't want a gift. I want to cancel my
If you cancel, we won't be able to offer you
Really?
a deal like this again.
I just want to cancel my newspaper subscription.
Why do you want to cancel?
Because I want to cancel.
We can work with you so that you can
I don't
receive
want
the
you to
best
work with
deal.
me. I want to cancel my newspaper.
We have a great new payment.
I have to tell you, this script actually came from a conversation I had with Yudit Sidikman. Translated. So physical skills, all right, yeah, we did that palm heel, that's great. So everybody, can you do that? You know what, stand up for a second. You've been sitting for a really long time, right? So I just want to see you do this. Let's see if we get your elbows moving there. Elbows moving, yay, good for you. And now let's get those knees up. All right, we're going to get those knees up. Knees up, knees up, knees up. All right, great, you can sit. So live, nice and easy, good stretch. We move, we can play. So but what did I just show you? 2 movements that you absolutely can do without my help, correct? Right? None of that was complicated. So how do we do this here? The way the physical skills work, and they live in the workout room where you can go back and work out as many times as you want, is we show it slowly. We then break it down with an explanation. We show it full speed. We show it full speed. We then break it down, and then we show it full speed again. I can do that.
Turn your palms up. Thrust your elbows into the attacker. Rotate your body with each strike. Turn to face them in your safety stance. Palm heel to the nose. Keep your hands up. Step forward with your front foot. Your back leg will deliver the strike. Knee strike to the groin. After you strike, that leg stays forward. Use it to move in closer. Your other leg will deliver the next strike. Knee strike to the head.
Men in the room, I encourage you to breathe. But I'm not there. I'm not there to tell her if she did it hard enough. And I'm not there to tell her if she moved her leg in a way that it was useful. And I'm not there to correct. Well, wait a minute. I believe in her. So what if I give her the ability to look at it herself? And she's able to take a picture of herself doing it and then watch it at the same time as the instructor. And then she can assess, how did I do? Do I need to lift my knee a little higher? Do I need to, oh, I forgot to yell when I was striking. She, the user, has the choice to practice as many times as she needs to feel comfortable with how it looks and how it's not the same as actually hitting that funky guy, Shrek in the suit. He's a lot more fun to hit, I promise you. But this is better than not. And since the majority of the world doesn't have these wonderful men who donate their body to science so that we can practice and learn how to do this, and until we have enough of them, this is good. And if anything, I would even say it's great. So, one of the other things we do is the cycle. Who stole my... I need a hula hoop. Everybody needs a hula hoop. And what I need for my hula hoop is I actually need 2 volunteers, because we're going to show you what we do with a hula hoop, and then we're going to show you what we do without a hula hoop. So, and I don't care what gender you are. We're allowed 2 human beings can come up. Got one. I need one more. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So, one of you, your job is to stand inside the hula hoop. And the other one's job, should you choose to do this, is to convince her to let you inside the hula hoop. Okay? You can do whatever you want. Go. Your job is to protect your hula hoop. It's your space. And her job is to try to convince you to get in the hula hoop.
If you give me a good reason, I won't convince you. I don't want you to. Why? You don't have a good reason.
Just try to go in. I want you to let her in the hula hoop. Wait a minute. Hello. What was your job? Don't let her in the hula hoop. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. So, that wasn't really nice of me now, was it? Well, but isn't that what happens? In 4.5 seconds, I created trust. And I asked one of them to do something against the nature of the game. The game was, don't let her in the hula hoop. But because she trusts me, she was willing to let her in. Wait, teacher said let her in. Oh, wait a minute, coach said I need to do this. My professor said I need to go here. Bad. I can't even tell you how many times I've played this game with psychologists and social workers, and I get somebody to let them in the circle every single time. Okay. So how do we do the psychosocial on the app? It's different. I don't have the hula hoop. But I have other skills. So, we're going to watch a video. Everybody recognize this? What is that? Traffic light, right? Green is go, red is stop, yellow is, I'm not sure, proceed with caution, right? Okay, so let's see how that works here.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sarah?
Well, who's calling?
Oh, so sorry. This is Mark from the health club. I just wanted to let you know that the spinning teacher is out today.
Okay, what color would you assign to that situation? Green, okay. Didn't know who was calling. He should have said who he was. He didn't. She asked. He answered. Good to go. So, yes, for us, this feels like green too. It's not that you're right or wrong. Derek Agav. How do you say that in English? By the way, oh yeah, there is English for that. Cool. I have been here for almost 38 years. You do not become bilingual, you become biilliterate. But what if she chose something else? Let's say she chose yellow. Okay, if this is yellow for you, check in and see if you can understand why. Why is this feeling yellow to you? You chose red. Well, unless you know something about the situation that we don't, we would not call it red. But what we're saying is, trust yourself. So maybe this would have happened to you once, and you find this as seriously offensive, and it's hard for you. We trust you in your process. So, give this one a try.
Oh, you smell so nice.
Wait.
I don't want to wait.
All right. Where are we putting that? Red, yellow, or green? Red. Okay. Yes, this is red for us too. Set a boundaries, said you didn't want, didn't listen, move on. Last one.
Hi, I'll have a vodka martini, please.
Hey, let me pay for that.
No thanks, I'm good.
No woman as beautiful as you should buy her own drinks.
How many of you are feeling that we actually need an orange? Guess what? We learn that in later lessons. Okay? So what we start as kind of clear, we want to make you feel uneasy. We want you to, I'm not sure, right? It's not 100% red, but I'm not sure it's yellow either. Ah, that's later. And that's what for us, that's what it's about. It's about giving you the tools to start listening to your inner voice, to start making decisions about what feels icky and what doesn't. Only I can decide what I want to do at the moment I am uncomfortable. I want to be my own first responder, because I'm the first one on the scene. So yes, we see this as yellow too. While they are not obviously doing something inappropriate, he did ignore her boundaries when she said no. It is a good idea to keep an eye on the behavior to see if it develops into something else. Move on. Thank you so much for coming. We look forward to bringing you the app Bimhera B'Yameinu. And if you have wonderful stories you'd like to share with us so that we can continue to add new and innovative ideas, there is content constantly being written, and it really starts with you. Share your stories, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I can promise you, years ago, one of my instructors said to us, if someone asks a question in the room, there are at least 3 other people who have the same question. Address everybody. And I have learned that if one person tells a story in the room, there are at least 3 other people in that room who roll their eyes because it happened to them also, or close enough. So thank you, and join us.